Hi, I'm Jessa.
And I'm Alex, and this is Jessa and Alex Watch.
Interview with the Vampire, Season 2, Episode 8, and that's the end of it. There's nothing else.
Incredible.
Thank you. I felt really good about that.
It's really good.
Okay, first of all, I just want to say that's not the end of it. We got a Season 3 renewal, and I'm so happy because if we were going into this finale without knowing if we were getting another season, or even worse, if we knew it was canceled, I would be an absolute wreck.
Jessa was stressed.
I was very stressed, and I've been thinking about it all week. This happens to me more often with books than it does with like TV shows or movies. But you know, when you've been like in a fictional world,
Yeah,
and you weep because it's over, not
right.
because of the story,
Yeah,
because you don't want to stop spending time with these people, like
correct.
you love them.
Correct.
This is what I was feeling going into this finale without knowing we were getting Season 3. I'm not going to name the friends that I'm specifically, need their story to go on because we got to watch the episode first. But I thought we weren't going to get some closure for certain characters. We got it.
Deep breaths.
We got a renewal. We're getting Rockstar Lestat.
I still am like, I need to see how they're gonna do it, but I do trust them to do it well.
The synopsis with the press release was something along the lines of Lestat de Liancourt, after seeing the dismissive way he was described in the pulpy novel Interview with the Vampire, becomes a rock star to win back his lover Louis. Okay, great.
And actually, that's exactly what I wanted.
Yeah.
In fact, I think we should have redone Rock of Ages to star.
Oh my God, Alex, I was literally thinking about that because I was like, you know what? Tom Cruise, actually a good Lestat. And then I was like, it's actually too bad they never got a direct sequel because they did make Queen of the Damned, but and I was like, actually, I think Rock of Ages is technically.
That's so funny.
I was literally thinking about that driving over here today.
Crazy. We spend too much time.
No, it's disturbing, actually.
Fine. It's fine.
Okay. Should we talk about last episode? Let's keep it brief.
Brief. Bad men doing bad things at a mean trial. Stinky, stinky, sad lesbians. Deserved better. Sorry, we still love Lestat. Louis may be evil bad. Was that good?
That was an excellent.
Is that what you wanted?
I think we should type that up and send it to AMC and like listen.
I actually think they would like it, given their episode titles.
If you didn't watch our last video, I edited that one. I just sent Alex a picture of the soundtrack and the number of huge gaps. If you've ever watched our videos, that does not happen. We do not stop talking. Shut up. It does not happen. We were just devastated, so quiet the whole time. And then we had a really bizarre and spinning out kind of post-episode discussion. Going into the finale, we are definitely in the rapidly falling action part of the book. So I'm interested to see
how
there's
it's
like
gonna
one
finale.
Event. Yes, exactly. I'm more like, what's gonna happen in Dubai?
I think we're gonna be in Dubai.
Yeah,
like
we have
a little bit to do,
yes.
But I think like most of the episode is gonna be in Dubai.
Yeah. I'm really
excited about it. Don't tell me.
I don't. Alex, I literally don't know. I just know some things that happens in the future in the book that could start here. Don't listen to her because I tried to give her spoilers and she wouldn't let me.
For you guys. And this is what she does when she's like, oh, Alex, I just can't wait for you to know. I know. I have to edit this one because I made a face. And I'm like, okay, well, you either need to tell me and we stop watching it for the channel. Or yeah, I know this goes against TV and movies and everything or whatever. I normally don't mind spoilers. Yeah. Like it's not about like.
This is why I was shook when she wouldn't let me give her a spoiler because she's always begging for them.
For the channel. For the good of the channel. And I actually care about this enough. Yeah. I want to experience it in the moment.
Yeah, no, that's fair. And throughout the week, I decided you were right. You were right not to accept the spoiler. I don't even know what's gonna happen.
What is this it?
I will tell you after if it
This
doesn't
impossible
happen.
it.
I'm telling you, and you're gonna have to suck it up.
No, I will. You think I'm waiting a whole 3 years, however long it takes them to film TV? No.
My big prediction is Armand and Louis' relationship does not make it out of this season.
Not like, let's hope. That's not a prediction. That's a dream. Like, please break them up.
Right. That's all we've been saying, like, since episode 2 when they met, is like, you guys, please break up.
Like,
You do
toxic.
this. Louis does not. It's just, he can't. It's bad.
It's bad.
Please send Louis back to his toxic blonde man. Please. His French white, okay?
On that note, I think we should go in because I want the best for Daniel, and I don't know if we're gonna get that.
Come to me, be my companion.
Session 10.
I could not prevent it.
That's directly from the book.
I could not prevent it.
I could not prevent it. I did finish reading the book, guys. I don't remember if I said that. There's nothing else.
Oh boy.
Here we go. We're ready. We're in. It's gonna be fine. Louis actually buried alive now.
A quiet, easeful death.
It's so dramatic.
My ankles healed in the coffin. The flesh having circled around the insulating rocks of my deathbed.
Are they still there? Right now? In your feet?
If you took an x-ray, they'd look like little cancers.
You could remove them anytime you wanted to.
Or maybe he has, and he's been lying to you all these years for effect.
Okay, Daniel.
So he made certain I would not forget my insubordination as part of my penance.
Why would you let them do that to you?
Right.
You're more powerful than them.
Yes.
Would I have resisted Lestat 2 decades later? Snatch the candy.
Yes.
And again, I'm kissing Lestat on the altar.
Beautiful.
I'm killing Lestat, but won't burn him.
I'll stop knowing exactly what the scenes are.
Could I free my knee to exploit the craftsmanship of the coffin? But it was all ravings.
Who is this?
This is one of their prisoners.
I didn't know I was screaming. If I had, I would have used it to ignite the clothes on my body, self-immolate.
I was the defeated vampire, Mr. Malloy. No one was looking.
Uh-huh.
I don't read the Bible much anymore.
No one gives a shit about Lazarus's point of view, is what I remember.
But my rage,
Yeah, let's have it, Louis.
my rage had risen. My rage had been denied blood. My rage was lightheaded. My rage killed without a single measure of satisfaction. On a plan for retribution. Hans.
Louis?
Hans, Lukenbahn, toi, basilic,
Yeah, we're not doing great.
Louis. It's not funny. I just knew Jessa was gonna have that reaction. Louis, this is
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of them in there, but some awake before it gets them.
Probablement.
I should.
Vous n'êtes pas un fermier. La machette.
Speak English!
You're not a farmer. I would use the machete.
Okay, Louis. Now we're friends with all of our kills. This is fun.
kids are not all right.
Yeah.
Gustav is strong.
Why haven't you left Paris?
If you get in a fight or delay, you'll be consumed with them.
You don't need to borrow your truck.
Louis, I don't have any use for it now.
With the death and all.
I don't have any use for it now.
They're going to find out what I did. Do not worry about me.
I ain't fucking worried about you! In the rap box with Sam. Hans hauled me off. Ugly costume.
Please listen to me. If I could explain to you the events.
Armand, you need to get your ass out of the theater. Just to suggest.
Is that you?
Did you save me at the trial?
I could not save her. If I thought there was a way, I would have.
Shut up. Shut up. Do not find yourself at the theater tomorrow night at curfew.
Okay. Do you know he was going to burn it down?
Pulitzer. I love you, Daniel. I love you a lot.
Pulitzer too.
Yes.
There was 13 of them and one of me.
What? What do you want to see? Tell us.
Same question to you. They were your coven for hundreds of years.
He hated them.
Maybe you were hedging your bets? See who emerges from the ash heap?
I didn't know his plan.
I'd shut my mind off to him, Daniel.
Remember you brought him there to destroy it, Lestat, to his cult?
I'm nothing. Okay, so what was the plan?
Daniel, I know your brain is screaming right now.
Yeah.
There's no Armand can hear you, surely.
When a vampire commits himself to coffin,
Yes, music.
collapse into submission, and the dark
blades wrapped over his
boundaries of the
back.
world begin to stretch
Wait,
out.
this
in all
is a yes.
directions. In the lair where they slept,
Said ugly costume.
Yeah.
the advantage was mine.
Oh, this is actually great music.
Yeah. Deedly, deedly dead. I've really enjoyed all of the jazz in this season. Louis! Okay.
Incredible.
I had wondered how we got Claudia's journals.
Why did he have so much personality, even in the portrait? Why did I expect it to move?
Yeah.
2 by blade, 1 by a combination of the 2.
Wow, Louis, slow walking.
9 in all.
Forgot if you Louis.
Jessa. We just saw him.
I know.
2 out the front,
He's feeling better. It's fine.
2 through the sewer.
Uh-oh.
Final boss.
Yes.
It had to be the London Coven. They have always been jealous of us. It's because we started speaking English. It was Eglay. Eglay? She never got over you stealing Santiago. It was London. Arson is an act of passion.
And blaze of glory and whatnot.
Celeste, Estelle.
The girlies are gone.
Hello, Francis.
Hello, Francis, he called him.
Did I wake you?
Should they have sex before one of them kills each other?
Correct. They absolutely should.
And load-bearing beams falling down.
Why is that man so compelling in everything he does?
You hear? We broke up. Come to me.
Did Armand tell you what we did with our ashes after he pulled you from the wall?
Come to me, Francis.
Used her as eyeshadow for the next month's performances.
Of course you did, you fucking drama queens.
This strut.
Come to me, Francis.
I put a pinch of them in my fist before I closed my coffin at night. I would spit in them, and I'd use her hot, wet ashes to pleasure myself.
Nah, that's the Spaniard's name you took. Took it to compensate for what God denied you, Francis. That joke in between your legs. And that
I only thought it was small because my testicles are so enormous.
Oh my God.
I can see your maker's face now. Embarrassment washing over it. Can I be called Santi? Girl. I don't care what you call yourself. Come to me.
Oh.
Oh my God. That's gotta, yeah. Beautiful.
Well done. But do you feel better?
I wish Lestat had seen that, Louis. He would have exploded.
Yeah, truly. Like, there was no breaking up after that.
Yeah, yeah.
Say that shit about Claudia to my face.
Louis.
Everyone does bad things. Everyone has bad days.
Santiago's failure to protect his coven, how quickly
I just
he
don't think you
ran.
guys are as good at spying as you think you are.
Yeah, Armand must know, right?
Brought a cloak to a knife fight.
And all my rage and madness exited my body.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'm sure.
That's how it works.
Armand, free yourself.
Truly, my
Free
dude,
yourself.
you're beautiful. You can find somebody to like you. Like,
He doesn't want someone to like him. He wants someone to hate him.
yeah. And 70 years.
It's my coven of 200 years. Or him. And at the time, I could not count on your love lasting as long.
Boy.
When you spent nights over here, then one steak, and all that time telling me, make a different plan with me.
I will spend my life making it up to you.
You'll never make it up to me. Is Lestat still in Paris?
You'll never be able to kill him.
That wasn't my question. Wake me when it's night again.
Oh boy.
Ask for a chat. The light's going out of your blue eye. Like all the summer days are gone.
Everybody's in a great place, though.
Yeah, we're all like thriving.
Yeah.
Does it take a lot out of you? Destroying everything in your wake?
What?
Well, almost everything.
Oof.
You look small.
Wow.
He's come home.
He's come home at last. And he's full of joy.
Yeah.
That's where he kept you? Chained to the wall?
He had a knack for design. Nordic blondes on walls, dirty blondes in piles.
Why you rehearsed a play that would burn your daughter alive? Why you crossed an ocean to rehearse a play that would burn your daughter alive?
The great laws.
What fucking law did you ever follow, Lestat?
That's a hard one to forgive.
I've come to kill you.
You can't kill him.
I have the blood of Magnus in me.
Magnus burned.
Stay out of this, Armand.
Yeah.
It's
this is
not for
I
you.
have the blood of Akasha in me. He doesn't know who that is.
Well, you didn't tell him either.
I'd have to be willing. And I'm not in the mood.
Here's your death, Lestat.
Don't
Don't do
it.
that.
No.
That's really cruel.
It's
That's
cruel to
awful.
Armand.
Yes. That's horrible. Armand, I'm begging you to have some self-respect. Dude, you
That's
must hate
awful.
yourself
That is
so much.
awful.
He and I are gonna spend the rest of our
Louis!
lives.
Ow! Ow! Ow!
Whoever you find to endure time with, whatever pale
Jesus, look at
proxy
his
of
face.
me, I'll be with him.
That's horrible. Ugh.
Wow.
I love him. I'm sorry. It's not about the scene. He's just such a good actor. And he can see the hurt on Armand's face.
Yeah.
So it like he
Yeah.
knows. Like, Louis, that wasn't the power play you think it is, because all it did was show how much you still love Lestat.
Yeah. And it's such a cruel, cruel way to use Armand.
What do you think he meant by that, Louis?
It's fairly obvious. He didn't think we would make it.
And have you?
And is this making it? Just to clarify.
Almost to the day.
We left him there. Walked Paris one last time, completely
Well,
silent.
there wasn't much to say.
Stop for a moment at the Place de la Concorde. The Luxor obelisk.
Armand really still trying to keep the script.
Yeah. Like, he's like, all right, let's the worst part is over.
I said telepathically. Was it telepathically?
I don't remember.
Oh.
And we did. Here, there, everywhere, and Dubai.
And that's the end of it. There's nothing else.
Uh-huh.
Me. There's so much to unpack
End
there.
of session.
This tree's so
I
beautiful.
know. It's the one that Armand brought when he came to Louis. He said, I brought what is like a couple of books and a clipping from a magnolia tree that I've been cultivating. It's their love fern.
Oh boy.
Oh dear. Oh no.
He loved you a great deal.
Well, yes, we know.
It must have been terrible for him to see us off that night.
Armand, don't play this game.
Mind if I ask a few
Here it is.
follow-up questions?
I need to settle in. I need to adjust.
You said that Lestat telepathically told you that you were scaring the salesman. But a maker can't do that anymore after transformation, right?
Totally miss it.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe he whispered it to me.
Yeah.
Objection, badgering.
Said that 4 escaped the theater. Celeste, Estelle, Santiago, and
Sam.
Beckett.
the vampire
Correct.
Sam
We
Barkley.
never quite figured out how he did it.
Did you ever...
Well, he said 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Turn.
It's funny
I was a
'cause
theater major.
Sam's in 2 places.
He is in 2 places at one time. Thank you.
He's guarding Armand in the theater box, but you also have him helping to bury you below stage.
He was with me in the box.
Yeah, he was with Armand in the box.
Oh, maybe he did a quick vamp back and forth.
Rashid, should we begin dinner preparations?
Yes, sir.
I do hope you'll join us.
I'd be honored. I'm sorry, I'm jumping all over the place here, but the night that Lestat brings all those soldiers home and you tell him to throw them out, how many soldiers did he mindfuck out of the townhouse that night?
I don't know.
10, 15?
More like 30?
Huh.
That's a lot of people that you could control with your mind.
Oh, well, it seems to me, I mean, back to the trial again, it seems to me that there was more than one person in the theater that night who could have saved you.
Armand.
Memory piano note again.
Daniel.
I know. It's my job. I'm built this way. I know.
Oh, this new lens,
Yeah.
Daniel, right now.
We both went down. We gotta stay up.
Couldn't get out the door without lobbing one more bomb.
Well, you said it yourself just now. He loved Louis.
Dear, oh dear, oh dear.
We have something special prepared for you, Daniel.
Santiago
Are those notes?
should hand the diary into the audience, have them feel the evidence in their hands.
Oh, sorry, we got a different script.
Start to acknowledge Louis.
Yeah, sit back down.
The tension. Have
Oh, Armand, you got us there. You got us there for a second.
just some notes along the margins here.
Daniel.
We
Don't tell me that you want to live. Because you're insane.
Where did you get that?
Why would he want to live? This is so much more fun.
And what did it get you, Armand? 77 years of misery with someone who hates you. Was it worth it?
All that work, and what did it get me?
What did it get him? I can't hear you.
But he came back.
He did, with her.
This rehearsal scene is very funny. I like this half up, half down.
Yeah, it's a good look.
I really like his harness.
More of your cheap theater.
The judges will fog her mind.
You have no idea of Claudia's strength.
He didn't witness the play. He directed the play.
Change it, change it, change it. My boy.
Banishment.
Oh.
Banishment.
Banishment.
Don't be mean. I need a cuddle.
Where does the bullshit start, Armand, Amadeo, Arun? You were supposed to die with Claudia.
Daniel, please.
He didn't save you. Lestat did.
Of course Lestat did.
77 years based on a seismic lie.
It's a forgery, Louis.
It's from the Talamasca. Sam was their guy in Paris.
Louis.
No.
It's for Santiago still. He just like he put me to work in the wet room after he wanted me to suffer. You have forgiven me for what part I played in her death. Everything that gives you happiness gives me.
Rashid?
Daniel.
Rashid?
Daniel.
You harm him in any way, I will kill you. Do you understand? I'm leaving now. When I return, you need to be gone. Thank you.
Louis. Oh, it's all backed up anyway. Louis doesn't know you can't burn the cloud. It's true.
I was hoping the Canes would wait until July.
2 on the flow. Must have cost you.
His accent.
Me and my babe was on the bad side. Then I see they got a new edition headlining the festival. She had a thing for Ralph when she was young.
She'll be back.
She'll be back for Ralph. This Odette, set to be at least a 3.
First time in New Orleans? So, we're asking our guests to fill out this liability waiver.
No problem.
Now, everybody, if you want to turn your attention to the right at them big green pearly gates, home of the most infamous party ever thrown in New Orleans. Now, history's gonna have him go down a little something different. A Monsieur Lysander Lioncourt.
Lysander Lioncourt.
The so-called seller of industry. Why would a man, a known hoarder, and an infamous recluse?
You know what's? He's so free to be able. He feels so free to be able to love Lestat again.
Former Louisiana state representative and a full-time
He looks
Bourbon
real
Street
good.
gangster.
Oh yeah, he looks excellent. He looks incredible.
Yeah.
also in residence was a local Creole hustler. And his little child bride, they were running a voodoo cult.
Cool.
It was above the courtyard guard.
It's him.
Who's he?
Louis.
I mean, there's a mad hurricane outside. I keep fucking telling dog. Shit, god damn it.
You're ruining their reunion.
Enjoy your rats, you French fuck.
Fire gift, in your honor. Where is some fledgling?
Well, don't.
All the millennials are.
I'm done. I am done.
He is an excellent rat.
Please stop just making new vampires everywhere you go, though, Lestat. Maybe a bit of discernment.
Hello, Lestat.
Hello, Louis. Passing through.
No. I came to see you.
And what does your companion think of that?
Oh.
Good for you.
Can we talk about it, Lestat?
I'm in the middle of rehearsing.
Rehearsing?
I'm going on tour. Just need about 50 more years of practice. Siri, pause.
Did you save my life in Paris? Why didn't you say it was me who saved you, not him?
I don't like to point out my virtues. Besides, I knew you'd figure it out. And look, you have. I was right. All hail me.
I love him.
Here in New Orleans. Whole time.
It's my home. I am she is me.
I didn't know it was a gift. I wore it like a curse. I was selfish. I tried to make nights awful, but I wanted you to suffer. Because I was suffering. I came to thank you for the gift you offered me, the gift I denied, for the nights in front of me, where I might learn to live honestly.
September 8th, 1973. September 8th, 1973. It was 11:07 here. It would have been 9:07 in San Francisco. Armand called me. Were you there? Did you hurt yourself?
I was lost. I was in a dark way. Here. I was thinking about...
I can't get her out of my mind. You have the same problem. I can't, Louis. I can't.
Hey, it's not on you. I carried her home. I made you turn her. I saved her from a fire. So a half century later,
she looked at me at the end like a child, looking to her father. But I was new.
Why would they do this to us?
And welcome to my next guest, the two-time Pulitzer Prize-winning investigative journalist and author of the current best-selling fictional memoir, Interview with the Vampire.
Sure.
Malloy.
Thanks, Leonard. Well, I've sold 5 million books in 4 months.
Yes.
You can't see the forest for the trees they killed printing it. Hey, Atlanta, check out the book fair this weekend.
Daniel, I'm gonna kill him.
The Washington Post.
The Bezos Bugle.
Daniel!
Weird.
Middle finger to the publishing industry that turned its back on him a decade ago. I don't read reviews. What is this?
It's a legitimate question.
No, it's not. I mean...
He's an AC/DC graphic tee on.
Oh, I know what it's about. It's about you, Leonard, trying to go viral.
God, I love you so much, Dane.
Oh, here's the camera. I interviewed an actual actually 2 vampires.
You took a noble career.
Didn't even read it.
Chasing
Hey, man,
Jesus's bloodline.
I've sold millions of these books, more than Johnny Grisham or Prince Harry and the Prisoner of Santa Barbara.
That's so funny. The writer who did that, brother.
Reporting facts and cut out in time.
Louis.
Hunt him down.
Louis Delac, it's me.
Oh.
Listen, your royalty checks keep bouncing back to me, man. I need a forwarding address.
There won't be a next book. There shouldn't have been a first book. You know where I live?
I really wouldn't be staying put if I were you. I'm guessing you haven't heard from my maker.
No.
Fucking asshole.
I shouldn't have left you alone with him.
Make it up to me. We'll do a follow-up book.
What do you want, Daniel?
I'm worried about you.
I'm fine.
I keep hearing the other vamps talking about you. They're really fucking pissed off.
It's getting early here, Daniel.
Get out of Dubai, Louis. Hey, where'd you get those headphones?
We'll all get a chop. Some left ambushing.
The skyscraper.
Oh, Paul.
Quiet now.
Who is that?
This is the vampire Louis Dulac. I live in the penthouse apartment at the Al Sharaf Towers in Dubai, United Arab Emirates. My front door is always unlocked, as are the windows to my balcony, which were designed with a protective film coating for those of us sun-challenged. So for all you cowards out there talking shit, talking about taking a run at me, hear this now, and hear it plain. I own the night.
Louis. Louis. I knew it. Okay. Okay. All right. Good call. I'm not letting me spoil things for you. Alex. Daniel and Armand are lovers, Alex. They're each other's great love, Alex. This is the thing I found out on the internet, and I have been dying. Now that your burden is... You understand the way that I've been obsessed and I've just been having to like get my fix on the internet because I couldn't talk to you. Things for you. What? It was a good call. I can't wait to see that reaction. I'm like, as soon as I saw the glasses, like, oh my God, I knew. Okay, here's the thing. The love of my life, Eric Bogosian, not a great secret keeper. The whole of the first season, he was like, yeah, you know, it's always been a dream of mine. Somebody pulled out, I just saw an interview that he had given back in 2013. Like, he was like, yeah, one last thing I really want to check off my list is playing a vampire.
And he said that all last season. He was like, yeah, and I was really excited when they called me up for this show. And I want to be a vampire. And he was like, no, they called me. I feel like I'm doing a great impression, by the way.
Yeah.
He's like, no, they called me up to play the reporter. Blah, blah. Okay, so then there was an interview for this season. It's very funny. I'll find you the clip and I'll show it to you. Where they're playing, it's the whole cast together. They're playing a game like Jenga blocks, and they have to answer questions. And I can't remember what the exact question was that he gets, something about his career or something. And he says, yeah. And he's like, and I've always wanted to play a vampire. And he goes, I guess we'll have to see if that happens. And Jacob Anderson is just like kind of in the corner, and he's like, he's got a face.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. And I was like, and then somebody
Tom
was
Holland.
like,
Of him.
and somebody had pulled up that he had posted on his Instagram several months back, just a picture of a coffin. And I was like, oh, it's happening. It's actually happening. He's turning Daniel.
That's crazy. I love that.
I can't wait. I'm sure we obviously will get more details in season 3. Because they left it to be like, oh,
This is what you're obsessed with about season 3. You have to see the fruition of it. I see now.
Yes, because the way that they set up in the show, I mean, they made a really strong point. This is a great angle of me. They made a really. I'm sorry. I'm so excited.
No.
I made like
really
a really strong point of the fact that Armand has never made a vampire before. Him being like, it disgusts me. I would never. So of course he wouldn't just like, because he was mad at Louis, just suddenly make a vampire. That makes no sense.
No. I mean, we were shipping them all season.
Right.
We just had it wrong.
Right, exactly.
It hadn't happened yet.
Yes. Right. That's because we're like, especially like the episodes like 2 and
Last
3.
episode, I said, I just want what's best for Armand and what's best for Daniel.
A person who, yes.
I don't actually want what's best for Armand because the things that were revealed in this episode made me think you don't deserve Daniel, but I'm happy that Daniel gets a love.
Daniel is a brat, right?
Yeah,
like he was the way that he was
way.
just feeling himself about being a vampire. Like it's a perfect match.
Yeah.
Armand needs to be with a brat.
Yes,
that's
correct.
a great pairing for him. Correct. He does not need to be with the melancholy, Baronic lover. Like he can't handle that.
Both two, no.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
And I'm just thinking now back on the whole season, like him like being like, that's the worst thing I've done.
Yeah.
Is the Daniel thing. Like he's like looks at Daniel with pity.
Yeah.
And why should you get to take part in the worst thing that I've ever done?
Right. Why did I owe you my shame? Also, the fact that I have been wondering, like, okay, what will Daniel's vampire eyes look like? The fact that
like coming out with the phone, I was like, oh, so he's, and then us seeing the phone, like rude of that. Like,
yes. But the fact that I've been wondering, like, okay, what are Daniel's vampire eyes gonna look like? I'm thinking like gray or kind of yellow because he has blue eyes. No, he has Armand orange eyes.
Stop. Not, no. Get out of Dubai, Louis.
My boyfriend wants his flat back.
That's really cute.
Yeah. God, I feel so relieved. You don't even understand.
You bursting.
Yes.
From the seams.
Yes.
Incredible.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Bringing it back in.
Can we talk about the forgiveness?
Oh my God, yes. Oh, let me remember that I'm on camera. Okay, yes.
They had
them playing it as, yes, that they're like, we're two parents who lost our child and it split us apart for 70 years. And now we can't go forward together until we can heal from that.
You can't stop. I can't stop thinking. Okay, also what got me is that I would like to re-see the whole play without Armand's interference.
Yeah.
Like, because I think Lestat must be nastier in the Armand version.
Interesting.
Well, because in the clip we saw of like the real version, he's like crying.
That was the rehearsal.
Well, still in the rehearsal, it like, and that's when Claudia's not even there.
Right.
So like, I imagine him watching Claudia die is like not as callous as.
I mean, I think he was already like that. He was pretty shaky already, and
He was,
broken.
but yeah.
Listen, Armand, I'm a fan, genuinely, like one of your biggest fans. But you did trick us with the romantic Louis saving that wasn't yours, and I'm gonna hold that one against you.
I don't like that,
because we did say I thought that was wildly romantic,
and it was, because I should have known. Of course it was. That is true Gothic romance.
Yes. Oh.
And it's them coming together, the hug.
I loved that they pulled apart and Louis was speaking to Lestat and we couldn't hear it over the storm. It was the moment again between Claudia and Madeline that it wasn't for us. Or when Fleabag makes us leave at the end of season 2.
That's good TV. That's good TV. The jump cut. There are some things I loved that were just tee hee ha ha. The jump cut into the interview with Daniel, incredible.
Daniel being
on the other side of the interview, still being a piece of shit.
Yes. I loved Daniel earlier in the episode being like, okay, session over, great time, guys. Just a few quick follow-up cues.
Oh yeah, seeing those notes in the margin, that also, I was mad. Armand and I are in a bit of a fight.
Writing, okay. Season planning. The fact that we saw his notes in the stupid Claudia play earlier, and we saw them on, we saw him writing them down on Waiting for Godot. And then so as soon as we saw it, we know his handwriting in the red pen and the buttons.
So yeah, I'm not quite Armand's biggest fan yet. I'm gonna need some time.
Yeah.
I'm gonna need some time. I don't know what's up with the piano situation. Lestat.
I believe the name that he mentioned was like a famous pianist, like concert pianist. He said that she was no longer playing, he was going to take over.
Right.
So he's just playing fake piano, but it's also a setup for the vampire Lestat. He said he's got to prepare for the tour, the world tour.
He said the tour, he said, I need 50 more years is what he said to get good enough.
Okay, you were right. Siri pause, hysterical.
I couldn't get over it. It was so funny.
Lush romantic theme swelling, and he goes Siri pause.
Because even being trapped in the isolation of Dubai with those 2 old men, or 3 old men, like we're not in a Siri world,
right?
And so here was Stott be like Siri pause.
And he's in the most incredibly Gothic. He's in this tumbling down shack with the hurricane outside, and he's playing his own little hand-drawn piano. Beautiful.
That looks like he carved with his nails.
I bet you he did. The fact that this man, oh, by the way, when we were watching the interview and Daniel did something with his hands, I like leaned forward to look at his fingers really quick. He's definitely, because I was like, oh, he's got vampire fingernails. They're the right white. He's apparently like cut off the tips for his interview.
Oh, I thought you were leaning in to read what was like going on.
Nope, I was looking at his fingernails. Oh my God, that made me so happy.
You were like, and you thought that I was going to get it with the glasses.
When you were laughing, you thought he was because he was just being a prick.
And
I was like,
I mean, the AC/DC shirt was embarrassing.
Yes. And I was like, oh, Daniel's very well dressed. Look at how beautifully fitted the coat is.
No, Armand gave him
Armand dressed him.
Of course, Armand dressed him.
He said, if I have to see your stonewashed jeans and plaid button downs one more time, I swear I will burn the whole world down. I mean, I guess a big review for everybody is the Akasha mention. I have seen Queen of the Damned. I haven't read the book, but I did see oh, you know what it was? I don't know why I said this like you saw it. I was just saw an interview with Sam Reed where he was mentioning Lestat having Akasha's blood. And I was like, oh, that's interesting. That's good to know. But hey, it was in the episode. Louis from the books sorts of fades. What? Louis sort of fades from the books. But they have said, you know, obviously they're not,
They shouldn't. They better
It's
not.
Jacob Anderson.
They
It's not.
they
they're not.
better not.
That would be an absurd.
The way I
thing
would
to do.
stop watching. This is what concerned me about Vampire Lestat. Like, I was like, if Louis not in it,
Yeah.
like, as much as I love Lestat, like, that's going to be a hard sell for me.
Right.
Because I'm a shipper at my heart.
Yeah.
Like, that's the only reason why Armand and I are engaging in words currently. Because I love Daniel so much, and that's a very epic ship.
Yeah.
With a lot of things to unpack. I do want to go to AO3 immediately.
Let me tell you, they've got the good shit there. Louis, why are you still at Dubai? You had a miserable time in that apartment. But the fact that he's turned it into like a museum of his home with Claudia's yellow dress.
Beautiful dress
and
that Madeline made him. That made her.
Yeah.
I'm still actually like mourning Madeline and Claudia. I still am thinking of them.
There's a moment in the book. So like I was telling you, the book, Lestat is so much more of a horror villain. He's pretty two-dimensional. There's not a lot going on there. But as the book like nears its end, you can feel Anne Rice being like more interested in Lestat and sort of like giving him more shades. And there's when Louis finds him after the trial, Lestat is clutching the yellow dress, Claudia's yellow dress.
Oh. I love Lestat so much. And that actor, so good.
So good.
He's so good.
That character has the widest swings. And he's flawless.
He just gets them. Oh.
Jacob Anderson, I'm so sorry that they wasted you on Game of Thrones. Like, why was Grey Worm such a nothing? They had an unbelievably phenomenal actor, and they truly did nothing with him. Wild.
I mean, he was doing a lot with what he was given, but yes.
Like, Louis' psycho thing at the beginning of this episode.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't love him putting Armand through a wall. You know,
I didn't love that either.
Did we need to revisit the domestic abuse?
Unfortunately, there was a part of me that was like, it's unrealistic if he doesn't, because it just is it's a Louis thing to do.
Right. He's very violent.
He's a violent person.
Yeah.
It actually was more toned down than I thought it was gonna get. I like was bracing
for them to
get into like a full domestic situation. And I'm glad they didn't do that. We've seen
at the point
quite enough of that this season.
Yeah.
Hopefully, like, Lestat's not in Dubai. Like, did they just have a little goodbye? Where are they in love? Where are they? Are they
working on his music?
Doing long distance?
Yeah, he's fine. It's good.
I just don't think after 70 years apart, like, long distances for them.
Yeah, no, I don't think so.
They spend the days together.
I'm not concerned. Yeah, they share a coffin now.
Like, I know Lestat doesn't want to live in Armand's apartment.
Right.
No.
Still vile, Louis. Telling your ex, here's your punishment, and making out with your current. Cruel.
It actually hurt me. It hurt me on Armand's behalf. Like, it was horrible to witness, horrible to see. Louis, mean.
Yeah. Armand's got, we briefly touched on, he's got a rough background.
Yeah.
And a lot of like seeing himself as to be used for sex. So that was bad.
It was
Louis.
Really bad.
Louis the pimp.
I'm so proud of it too. Like, he doesn't have, like, he does clearly have remorse and shame, but he's also proud of it.
Yeah.
Which is probably what he's more ashamed of.
Yeah. Also, now that I think of it, that is Louis' flat. Louis is the one who was investing in art.
Yeah.
And talking about, he's the one who was like, hey, we're going to do real estate and,
Armand was
business
like, okay.
stocks. He's like, oh, the first vampire capitalist.
Even at the end, he was like, I will be submitting 10 million into your account.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, Louis.
No, but did he literally burnt the laptop and then the book was still written.
Right.
Like I said, he doesn't understand
cloud. He's from the 40s. He's an old man.
He's an old man.
Claudia wasn't there to tell him Wi-Fi.
Hit the return carriage, Daniel.
Do it.
Daniel's like, it's not like
you know what does track? Lestat being caught up
Yes.
Siri.
Yes.
That was also what was funny about it. Like Louis not understanding the girl cloud and fully like having him playing the like tablet.
Yes. Okay. All right. Favorite episode of the season.
Of the season?
I think it's still episode 5 for me. The San Francisco flashback one.
Oh, for sure.
Just
that one's just too good.
Yeah, just trapping all 3 of those characters together in a horror
It's a
movie.
play.
Yeah.
We like theater.
Yeah. We got Who's Afraid of Virginia Woolf. We got, again, just pure horror serial killer shit.
And I still think of that like great scene of like modern Louis, modern Daniel, just like kicking it. It's just such a good image, like in the sand and just
Daniel
talking for
jumping
real.
up and going and getting his book.
Yeah.
And reading the words. And I was thinking about that scene for Louis because I think we focused on it so much for Daniel. Sorry, let me complete a thought. Him saying the words that he believed that some junkie said to him that kept him always in his work.
Mm-hmm.
And I was thinking about that scene from Louis's point of view, and Louis, who has such a legacy of death and destruction, just burning everything down behind him, that he did that for Daniel. Like he gave, like Daniel, he said, I was never in such a bad place that I couldn't hold down a job. That he made 2-time Pulitzer-roo 2.
Pulitzer-roo 2. That's also funny.
That he was able to do that. So he did something good.
Yeah. Because I knew you. Because I knew you.
What are you most excited to see in the next season?
Everything.
Louis and Lestat make up.
No.
I'm
very satisfied where they are in their love story right now.
Yeah.
They've just come back together.
Yeah.
So like for me, it's never like I don't need to see the kiss if I believe in the love, you know? I think they're very in love and romantic, and I love them for that. And I don't think they should have any more children.
Please, you weren't meant to be parents.
Well, right now I'm most excited to see the fruit. Like I'm desperate, in fact, to see the Armand Daniel dynamic. In fact, I will be reading tonight. I'm desperate.
I've read like 70 fics.
Who's winning? Who is your best actor of the season? This one's hard.
I think for me, it's Jacob Anderson. It's Louis is just, he had to like, from the like horrible goblin Louis that we saw in Lestat's version of their fight.
Beagle
and
Louis.
this crazed version.
And his like lean back.
Oh yeah.
Hot Louis.
Oh yeah. Poor Armand did not have a chance.
Unfortunately, I thought that season 1 was all sexy and this one was all sad.
Right.
But that was before I saw Santiago and Louis do that little.
Oh my God. Oh my God. That was so hot.
Feeling away about
Oh my God. Me too. I was like, you should probably hate fuck real quick.
Just like a really quick. I know we really hate each other. But just quick.
Oh, you remember in True Blood when Bill fucked his maker?
Yes.
And then he like,
just like that.
That's what should have happened.
I want to do bad
Video is going to get demonetized. Can't find our AO3s. Just kidding, you're not right. What else?
I think my favorite actor is Santiago.
Oh, I mean that's a good call.
He's just so competitive. Like even in this episode, like the camera,
the man is alone on set.
But it is like I feel like
no, he's not playing with anyone. It's just him and the camera.
And not like I don't think I've ever seen like that kind of like command of the camera. Like it takes a lot of like just no shame, no holds bar, no, to like stare down a camera and
it's
just
so theatrical.
Well, right, but like
which I love about this whole show is that number one, like almost all of the actors are theater actors, and it's because the language is so heightened and the emotions are so big. They're just basically doing stage acting.
He said, "My testicles are huge," and he said it direct to camera, and he said it without a shred of like bashfulness, and it was incredible.
Right.
Yeah. You know, he's a fantastic performer.
Yeah.
And I just loved watching him. Anytime, like, and I And that's a real testament because I really don't like that character. I think he's a piece of trash.
Yeah, Santiago, both book and movie, is like, he's annoying. And when the first time Louis meets him, Louis calls him a buffoon because he's doing like the mirror bit where he, it's
theater.
obnoxious. And so Louis calls him a buffoon, and that sets him off, and that's why he hates Louis, is because Louis calls him a buffoon.
I'm sure that is.
Which is like a dud character. Like, get over it. Come on.
They said no duds here.
I was rewatching the scene when they're at the cast party, and he's
at the Crucible
cast party when he is echoing Louis, and Louis leaps across the table. That is where in the show Louis calls him a buffoon.
It's delicious.
And he calls him boy. Again, anytime Louis says boy, I'm like, I'm listening.
Yes.
Oh, and the end, Louis going back to New Orleans and his accent coming out and him rolling down the windows and just smelling it. Oh,
that was so, I feel that. Like when you're home and you've been away for so long, it's so real.
Yeah.
And the accent was he was just,
I've come home at last. I already did that in this very episode.
We've done a lot of musical theater references.
It's kind of hard not to. I mean, there are no weak links. Sam Reed Lestat is brilliant. I mean, Eric Bogosian as Daniel, love of my life. I'm obsessed with Daniel.
Oh, me too.
I would be Daniel's immortal companion.
It's clear. We get it. Like, I also love him, but like, I guess I'll give him up for you.
Thank you. And then, of course, Asad Zaman as Armand. Oh my God, what a performance.
Oh, yeah. He broke my heart this episode. His like subtlety in his performance when Louis does that to him.
Yes. I was thinking about his performance is so internal and so still. Mm-hmm. And I just keep finding myself like leaning in because you see a thought and you just want to chase the thought. Like, wait, where's that going? And it was exactly the experience that I had watching The Queen with Helen Mirren, because that's an incredibly still and internal performance. And I literally found I was like sitting on the edge of my couch because I was just trying to follow every emotion as it sort of like went deep into her head. And that's how I've been watching Armand all season. I'm like, wait, come back. I want to know, wait, where's that going? An incredible performance. And Armand is such a complex character because he, as Lestat called him, he's a gremlin, he's awful, but he has this horrible traumatic past, and he like wants to be loved. Like, he really wants to be loved a lot, but also he's like so bound up to the idea of like a coven, being part of this, hashtag relatable. He's afraid of being happy. So he just, whatever he can do to not be in a situation where he's happy, he's like, we'll go with that path.
Well, it's because like if he's happy and it goes away, then what'll he have?
Well, yeah.
Because he has immortality.
No,
so he has to pick the torture option every time.
Right, because better the devil you know.
He thought Daniel was the torture version, but instead he got love. Which is my favorite kind of romance.
Oops, it's not torture, it's love.
Yes.
Oh my God, I love Braddy Daniel so much. The fact that his like tired bitchiness in Dubai, he's turned now. He's like, oh yeah, this is me all the time. I'm all sass. And now he's got his energy back, like he doesn't have Parkinson's anymore. He's in My Boyfriend Put Me in a Hot Jacket. I love the idea of Armand picking up at like a vintage concert.
And then him being like, is this what I don't even know this band. Armand.
Armand's like, I don't think the silk button downs are for you. No. He's like, that's not really your aesthetic. Oh, the Vampire Sam.
Oh.
Who is apparently an agent.
Yes.
That was a reveal. I love that Samuel
for Beckett. Right. So funny.
Beautiful stuff. I know people online were like, oh, because in the casting announcement for season 3, they said they had Sam in the list of characters, and everyone was like, what? Why Sam? And I'm like, guys, Sam has a play to finish. You don't understand. His play, his like most famous play is not going to come out until I believe 1954.
Okay.
And we're in like 46, 7. So he definitely makes it out of the theater.
Another honorable mention for acting is Madeline for me. She broke my heart. Yeah. She was very good. I'm going to miss the energy of Claudia next season. That's going to be interesting. I don't know that story. I hope they find a way to get another like female energy in there.
Lestat's mom.
Lestat's mom?
Correct.
Oh, we love an in-law. Oh boy.
Yeah, I'm excited to see that character.
That's a
'cause I haven't read the
dynamic.
book, so but what I've read about
I hope it's Meryl.
Gabrielle, Gabrielle's a very interesting character.
Is it like his birth mom or his? That's really funny. All right. Well, that's all I've got.
Please share your thoughts down below. I'm not really worried about spoilers for future books because,
well, now I know everything.
Because they adapt, they've adapted things so differently. So it doesn't really feel like spoilers to me. So anyway, share your thoughts and feelings down below. Thank you guys for joining us this season. We have had such a great time watching season 2 of Interview with the Vampire. If you're around and you're still randomly asking if we watched season 1, we did, just not for the channel.
Yeah.
Can't wait for season 3. It sounds like they're actually going to start filming in the fall.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, it's fast. So that's exciting. Answer the questions. What's your favorite episode? Who's your acting MVP?
Should we watch the movie? Jess has seen it. I haven't.
Yeah.
So
let's see how that holds up.
Yeah, it's good.
But there's Kirsten Dunst.
I do love a young Kirsten Dunst. But that's a hard act. This is a hard act.
Hard act to follow. Okay.
Really?
Bye, guys.
Bye.
You know what to do.